stewards cleaned officers' staterooms and served their meals. The vast majority of these men were African American or Filipino. Crew members describe life and work for Intrepid stewards.
Well, basically, the job of the steward was to provide for all the feeding and berthing of the officers on the ship and for the air group officers once the air group embarked. So, as I said, it's an early day start, feeding.
Serve them, eat meal. And then when you finish feeding them, you clean the room. It
was first making up the officer's bunk every morning, twice a week, taking or returning the laundry.
Vacuum the carpet, clean the rugs, and pick up the beds.
Wash out the wash basins and clean the mirror. But that was a daily affair.
I used to know housework, like cleaning, changing bed and stuff. But I got used to it. When I first started, I didn't have no use for that.
As I say, it was a tough division to work in, so that these guys, they were tired at the end of the day. And we had a family cruise day. Not one of them invited any family member aboard. They said, what good does it do? Because we're going to be serving meals all day long. We will have no time to spend with our family. And that was an average day for them. But I would say the majority of our senior officers, and the junior officers too, I think they appreciated them.
Yeah, most of them, once in a while you would run across one nasty, I used to figure somebody give him a hard time or something. Because the same officer treat you like a done over one day, and the next day it seems like he got an attitude. But sometimes you don't even see the officer. Sometimes I still didn't see my officer for 2 or 3 weeks. No one in his clothes on the floor, take him off the bed. I didn't see him.
It changed over my years in the Navy, of course, because we had all black stewards mates, they were called, and that the Navy changed its policy. And the Filipinos seemed to come in more into that role, and it became a mixed bag. But it was very stereotyped in those years.
Some of these guys, from what I heard, they were like doctors or dentists, and they just there was no opportunity for them in their country, and they wanted to. After they served as a steward, then they could become United States citizens.
The military was really Jim Crow then, When I went in the Navy, the white boys and us didn't sleep together, but yet still we fight together.